It's mail time here again on MTG Unpacked, and we have our Jackalope mascot for scenery, because this is the mascot for the channel. So he's not doing any pack blessings today, but let's see what we get. So today we have some mail from MrBevers. And we also have two items from Exotic MTG. I think I know what these are. He's done some videos recently, so I'm looking forward to that as well. So let's get started with MrBevers. We'll set these aside over here. See what goodness he has for us today. And both of these channels, I'll leave a link to their channels in the description for this video. These are the patron rewards, so I'm a patron of both of these channels, and they send cards in return for my patronage, so much appreciated. So let's open this back up and see what we get. And now we have the different coloured sleeves, so we'll do those last. I don't want to... Whoop, spoilers. How am I going to do this? Yeah, like that. And we've got another, what is this, just a random card mixed in here. Okay, let's take a look at the loose cards first. See what MrBevers has for us today. So this is a Searing Spear, a CARY, that's a mouthful. Summon Knight. It's a 2/2 for 3 mana, I think that's from Mirage. Has flanking. Whenever a creature without flanking is assigned to block this creature, the blocking creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Can pay 1 and a mountain, and it cannot be blocked by only one creature this turn. So that's a pretty cool older card. Always good to see the older artwork there. Next up we have Oath of the Gatewatch, Embodiment of Fury. This is a 4/3 for 4 mana with trample. Land creatures you control have trample. Also has landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may have target land you control become a 3/3 elemental creature with haste until end of turn. It's still a land. About Face. So this is an instant for a single mountain. Switch target creature's power and toughness until end of turn. Effects that alter the creature's power alter its toughness instead. That's nifty. And vice versa this turn. Not sure that I've ever seen that one before. Next up we have a Hammock Demon. That'd be funny. He's a Hammock Demon, or a Havoc Demon, depending on your point of view. He's a 5/5 for 7 mana with flying, and when he dies, all creatures get -5/-5 until end of turn. So yeah, he'll hose everybody if you try to kill him. So hope you've got some beefy creatures there, or counters to pump everybody up. Sanguinary Mage from Shadows over Innistrad, 1/3 for 2 mana with prowess. And a Soul Stinger from Amonkhet, 4/5 for 4 mana. When it enters the battlefield, put 2 -1/-1 counters on target creature you control. And when it dies, you may put a -1/-1 counter on target creature each, -1/-1 counter on Soul Stinger. So those are the loose cards. Then we'll move on to the sleeve cards. Start off with this blue one. So we get a Lightning Bolt. Alright, so that is a famous Lightning Bolt instant for a single mountain. Deals 3 damage to target creature or player. A classic. Next up we have a Garrulous Sycophant. And if I'm not mistaken, is this a foil or is this a... Yes, this is a foil. Let's remove it from here to see the foliage. It's a 1/4 for 3 mana. Looks like it's from, what's that one called? CN2 Conspiracy, I think it is. At the beginning of your end step, if you're the monarch, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Okay, and finally we have 3 red cards. So these must be the rares. So we get a Whir of Invention, an instant for X and 3 islands, has Improvise. Your artifacts can help cast this spell. Each artifact you tap after you're done activating mana abilities pays for 1. So search your library for an artifact card with converted mana cost X or less, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. So that's from Aether Revolt. Solemn Simulacrum, he's an artifact creature golem 2/2 for 4 mana. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. And when it dies, you may draw a card. And finally we have an Angel of Jubilation, 3/3 for 4 mana. With flying, other non-black creatures you control get +1/+1, and players can't pay life or sacrifice creatures to cast spells or activate abilities. And I'm not sure, no, none of these others were foils, but thank you very much, MrBevers. Much appreciated. So let's tuck into Exotic MTG next. Curious what we will find here. If it is what I think it is, or I could be mistaken. So we have a little arrangement here to stick everything together and not damage the cards. That's pretty good. Let's see if I may actually need the knife for this so I don't do any damage. If I can get this. Oh, that's stuck on there as well. So that is going to be interesting. There we go. Alright, let's get these cards out of here. And we've got a few more this time, so I'm going to zip through them unless they are rares. Okay, so what is this? Scars of Mirrodin, I believe. I know he was opening Scars of Mirrodin and Mirrodin for patrons, so let's see what we get. We have a forest, a skin render zombie, that is pretty cool. Acid web spider, ogre gear grabber. Yeah, this must be Scars of Mirrodin because I've been opening that in the series from that whole block. Ooh, a foil Glinthawk idol, that's pretty cool. It's an artifact for 2. Galvanic Blast, Untamed Might, Golden Urn, Wall of Tanglecord. Whoa, whoa, spoilers. I just spoiled the rare there. Blister Grub. And the rare here we have is a Grand Architect. So this is a creature Vidalcan Artificer, 1/3 for 3 mana. Other blue creatures you control get +1/+1, and you can pay an island. Target artifact creature becomes blue until end of turn, and tap an untapped blue creature you control. Add 2 to your mana pool. Spend this mana only to cast artifact spells or activate abilities of artifacts. Very cool. And then we've got a few more commons here. Bonds of Quicksilver, Volshock Replica, Turn to Slag, and a Sunspear Shikari. Alright, so that I believe was the Scars of Mirrodin if I'm not mistaken. Next up, see what we got here. Maybe this is just Mirrodin. Wow, he's really stuck it together pretty well. Holy cow. Open this up. Okay, these are a little easier. We've got some number there. That must have been related to the random drawings he was doing. Okay, so what do we get here? We get an Arcbound Worker. So that's different symbol there. I'm guessing that's Mirrodin. No, we're getting a different, yeah, we're getting different stuff. Okay, Blood Divination, Timber Gorge, a Dragon token, an Ox token, and a Plains. Okay, so this is a bit of a mix of stuff. We got a Balagad Scorpion, Ghostly Touch, Board the Weatherlight, Oh, this is cool. We get a nice, looks like it's a signed or a school there. I'm not sure whose, is that Exotic MTG or somebody else? Leave a note in the comments if you recognize that. So this is a cool goblin token. And something from Shadows over Innistrad in Russian. Not quite sure what that is. I'll pop a thing up down here when I figure it out. Uncaged Fury, Rogue's Gloves, Hello, that's that other series there, Spectre's Shroud, Meandering River, Night Token, and the Plains. So that is it from Exotic MTG. Nice selection of cards there, some older ones, some newer ones, and Scars of Mirrodin. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for more Magic the Gathering unboxings, and be sure to tap the notification bell to be notified as soon as new videos are released. And if you want to send any mail to the channel, I'll leave the address to the PO box in the description. Just be sure to include return postage if you would like your mail returned. Thanks for watching and have a great day.